Hello there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Now today we have a important task to do. We have to fix some mistakes that past me has done. Now, first and foremost, thank you for those in the comments that let me know that this heavy watt joint plate it's going to be an issue. Guess what? I dislike issues. So let's see. Fuck me. I did everything wrong. In any case, let's... Must occupy free space. What? I can't build over a tile? You are... That's not true. I know I can. See? 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 How you lie to me? Well, probably you need to deconstruct both the wire, which is going to go like this. Let's deconstruct that one. And then what we need to do is to mop over here. If we mop over here, this should draw the liquid from the adjacent tiles, making sure that the bottle that is created once you start mopping is put over here. That way we can deconstruct the tile without having the bottles dropped inside of there, and then we can reuse it once again over here. Okay, so I think my dupes are inside the rocket. Yeah, it's nighttime. Still plenty of food. Yeah, I have no idea what this is, but it gotta go. You know, they like to cry and vomit inside... Oop, wrong planet. And vomit inside their cockpit, so it's only natural that sometimes some strange fluids end up in there. Also, another thing that we are going to do is one of these. Right over here. Just like so. So that I can send the pieces of niobium that I already have on the planet. That way we can even test out our interplanet... No, we cannot test it, because it's turned off, because I don't have enough power just yet to have these two things running. Of course, completely forgot about that, but that's not an issue. I already went into the automation, turned it off, so that the echo tuner is not working. However, we need to be careful, because these things are still generating heat, so we need to be quick about this. Alright, here comes Otto and Nails. They have a few tasks to do, so let's let them do their thing. I would just like to take this moment, while our dupes are busy doing their job, to thank you all for the 400 subscribers. I didn't have yet an opportunity to thank you all for, you know, for all of your support, but yeah, it's highly appreciated, and well, I couldn't have admit it without you guys, so thank you so much. Now, another thing that I would also like to address, it is the fact that I am, you know, I am a little late with this episode. Where are my guys going? First. You don't need to be like that, okay? You don't need to build that tile, nor do you need to build that tile over there. But like I was saying, I'm sorry that I have been a little slow with this episode, but as you are probably aware, we just dropped something. Of course we did. As you probably are aware, RimWorld Ideology just came out, and I couldn't help myself but to binge play that game, especially because Cassandra decided to make it particularly tough for me, and therefore I couldn't say no to that challenge. I had to, you know, go for it. I could not allow a video game to defeat me. So, yeah. Also, what is taking you so long? First. Second, I also need to record a few episodes in advance because, you know... The hell? because, you know, it's August. It's almost August anyway, and that means that if everything goes according to plan, I might just be able to enjoy a few events, car-related events, you know, depending on restrictions, lockdowns, all of that jazz. And so I would like to be ready with a couple of videos for you guys, so there is something for you guys to see, especially those that enjoy both Oxygen Not Included and RimWorld. But well, oh, see, there it goes. That liquid, it's just been. We don't need anything, I think. Nope, the liquid will still expand. So, we need to clean that up. Holy Jesus, she's going to take everything! If you recall correctly, we dropped 200 kilos of super coolant in here, and she already cleaned out 197 almost. So that means there must be like milligrams of super coolant in here. Okay, so super coolant, unlike magma, is not sticky. It's actually super fluid. Okay, so here we go. The fluid stopped moving, so let's go over here into the heavy water joint plate. Let's deconstruct that. There we go. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea why did I do the things the way I did it. It's like, it makes absolutely zero sense. But hey, at least you guys spotted it on time, and now I am at least able to fix it. And with the last tile put in place, there we go. Come on, Otto. Now, what we do, we go over here, we make it sweep. We go into the element filter, make it sweep only. For super coolant, priority super. And the super coolant is once again dropped in its place. Now we go priority 9 because we don't need to listen to that alarm all day, right? And now we can set up this to go off as well. Hopefully that is the last mistake that I made, because once the steam goes off, the steam goes off. We cannot ever open that chamber again. Which makes it super scary, but I think I covered my tracks. Everything should be up and rolling. Hopefully. Yeah, no, we already tested it because these things were incredibly hot and now they are cooled off once again, so yeah, steam chamber is about to go off. Once this steam chamber gets activated and the steam turbine starts generating power, we will be able to start using the rad bolt generators to absorb said power and send the niobium all the way back to our main planet. And my dupes are not... Okay, here they come. Now, I know that there will still be a little bit of heat transfer because of the heavy watts. There will be temperature lost through here, but there is nothing we can do about this. We have to put a heavy watt joint plate over there, and this is going to absorb temperature and is going to transmit it through the wire, because the wire, you know, being metallic and all, can transmit temperature quite well. I don't know if the temperature will reach all the way over here, but because there is nothing to absorb it, pretty sure it will over time. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure the aqua tuner and the super coolant can handle it, because if they can handle this bad boy over here, right? I'm pretty sure they can handle a little bit of heat transfer from the cooling loop. And we have steam formation. There we go. Now, during the nighttime, I'm pretty sure that we'll still go without power. We are going to lose all the power that we have stored in our battery. Oh no, we'll not. We'll still have the power in our rocket battery. And now that we have steam forming, this thing should start going soon enough. Now, back here at Iquazon, we have several issues to take care of. First is the fact that we don't have a good enough medium to transfer the heat between the liquid pipes and the steam turbine, so we need to take care of that. Also, we need to break into this steam chamber. Annoying, I know, but we are going to use the nuclear waste as a sealant, because, you know, it's handy. We can just mop it off the floor and use it in our bottle emptier. Hopefully it won't bleed out, bleed in this case, into the chamber itself. So yeah. Also, I want to deconstruct that one. I made a small mistake. That's fine. So, and back here at Smalera, one of the things that we need to take care of is this. One of you in the comment section told me how those blocks of of aluminum are being formed, and that's because, as you can see, there is a ton of aluminum over here, and when this erupts, it melts this aluminum on the floor, creating a big enough mass to create a block. We could put a miner over here, but that would only half the amount of stuff that we get. My advice, just increase the temperature that stuff leaves the chamber. So, yeah, this way we'll export a lot more stuff, and we'll be able to clean this out much more efficiently. Okay, so while we wait for this to be completed, we should be able to break into this chamber soon enough. Come on, pick up the other one as well. Come on. Really? Did you really have to leave it there? Okay. In any case, that should be able to be broken into soon enough. Now these two rockets are ready to go to make us some more resources. It's always a wonderful time when we have a double rocket launch. What? Otto, stop being a princess. This is a glorious event. Now, these are not the only rockets that are ready to go. However, I will refrain from launching the red rockets before the fixes are done to the steam chamber over here, because we could use those suits, and besides, the rockets are ready to go, except that we haven't yet unloaded all the junk that we got from the mission. So yeah, but everything else, from the diamond to the food, has been refitted. So the second we unload everything and we fix this, these two rockets are also going. But yeah, guys, now that this project is somewhat done, all that is left to do is wait for the niobium volcano to go off. I think we have fixed up pretty much everything. It was just that little oversight on my part that almost cost us dearly. Thankfully, you guys were here. Now, like I said, we need to start thinking about our new project. We have thermium now, or in this case niobium, soon to be thermium, the second we get enough radiation to launch these packets. Well, first I'm going to be honest, I don't really know what to do with them, because, well, the most extreme situation where we could use them, well, we have other materials that can withstand the temperature. For example, we could use them in a radiation chamber like this one, you know, because temperatures get quite toasty in here, but as you can see, for over, I don't know how many cycles now, maybe 200, I would say, the temperature has remained stable at between 230 degrees and 240 degrees. That's the only fluctuation that it has. So we don't need thermium for this. Steel can handle it just fine. In the beginning, we just needed to move a few things around to make sure that the temperature was equal, you know, like the exhaust pipes for the water. It was a good idea to put them over here to cool off the things that we have made out of steel, but other than that change, very little else was done, right? Another thing that occurred to me is, for example, for taming vents like this one, hydrogen vent, right? Because it erupts at 500 degrees, and having some thermium or niobium would be nice. But once again, we already figured it out a long time ago. Um, yeah, like one setup of this can tame a vent pretty easily and even generate some power, you know, in the process. It's power positive instead of power negative. So yeah, like I have no idea what I should do with it now that I have it. So maybe, I don't know, use it for rocketry or something. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure that you guys are full of ideas on what we should do with those materials, so I will be eager to listen to those. But as for future projects, uh, what is this pipe? Okay, okay. You know, I sometimes forget, and when I see a pipe that is clogged up, I get nervous. I like to see movement in my pipes. When they are clogged up, I kind of like to know why. Um, so yeah, future projects. Um, well, we still have a couple of planets to explore, right? We have our base at Polisial, which is like the saddest thing I have ever done in my life. This thing had a purpose. That purpose, it's like doesn't no longer exist, right? We have the red rockets. We can go anywhere in the in the galaxy. Um, Grab those materials, come back. The petrol engines need no refueling. You know, they are pretty much allocated to grab me copper from the rocky asteroids, but other than that, there is very little that they can do. That, you know, also, it doesn't help the fact that for over God knows how many cycles, the ice hasn't changed temperature, even though this chamber is quite toasty. I know that's a lot of ice. I know. But a little bit of temperature should have been transferred already. I am pretty sure of that. Oh, this one is almost melting. It would appear that only one of those smart storage bins are actually transferring temperature. It's because of the water in here? I don't know, there is quite a lot of carbon dioxide, so I would think that would serve as a good medium. But in any case, if this is almost melting, then suddenly 20 tons of water should just come and fill up this chamber and kickstart this base after God knows how many cycles, right? Because, you know, everything was dependent on the water, we did nothing with it, so yeah. But other than Blizziol, we still have Cherato, which we already tapped, Smalera, which we already tapped, so that leaves us with 3 additional planets. We have Stinkani, or whatever, a small planet that doesn't seem too interesting. Some natural gas, some tungsten, and that's it. Polluted marsh, jungle, and magma. Like, we have all of that stuff. We need none of it. And Gaslia, it's the only thing that actually has something that we could technically want, like, you know, the gassy moose. I'm pretty sure they are still around. Yes, they are. Look at them. Not only that, there is like a bajillion amount of food in here. Like, it's ridiculous the amount of meat that has been accumulated over time. But yeah, we could come over here and grab a couple of eggs and take the gassy moose back home and create a large pan for them, harness the natural gas that they release over time. Grab a couple of these plants, the gas grass, because I'm pretty sure we need those to feed them. And well, that's pretty much it. But you know, we could also go and explore the other planet. I'm pretty sure there is something interesting in here. Can we overview it? Yes, whoa, it's strange, but okay. I'm pretty sure we will... Oh, there is gold amalgam. We are running low on gold and there is no renewable source of it, so we could come in here and mine a little bit, send a couple of mining missions. And then we have the water planet, which, you know, has water, and we have plenty of that. We have no need for it whatsoever, so I see no purpose coming here. But, oh well, like I said, I'm pretty sure you guys have some ideas, and I'll be eager to know what you think. Alright guys, so, one problem has been solved. I'm dumping enough CO2 to serve as a medium, and I have upgraded into radiant pipes made out of aluminum, just in case, you know, we went all in on this. Now, to solve the wire problem, which is right, um, you know, it's one of the dumbest things I probably could have done is to forget about the power for the thing. So yeah, hopefully the liquid lock will hold. The nuclear waste is quite sticky, so I'm pretty sure there will not be a problem. Alright guys, so I'm just making a few wrap-up projects over here. I'm cleaning up house. I want to make sure that this place has the least impact on our FPS. Shh, what the hell? Stop! Okay, nothing major. Now let's go back. Like I was saying, I want this place to have the least amount of impact in our frames per second, right? Auto, that's rude. And so I kinda am cleaning all the debris, making sure that everything is piled up in a single place. I am also redoing the rail. I already deconstructed the chute from over here, and making sure that stuff is dropped right in the same spot as the other stuff. And, well, after this is done, I don't think there is any need for us to be torturing our dupes any longer. I will keep my eye open. The second the niobium volcano goes live, I will send the team back over just in case anything goes wrong and there is, you know, maintenance that we need to do. So yeah, I'll keep an eye open, but I think it is time for Otto and Nails to go back. Okay guys, so given that I am a big fan of the natural gas, we have a bunch of it stored away, but you can never have enough natural gas. Trust me on that. I think that we are going to go after the gassy moose. I'm going to prepare a massive ranch for them. Of course that this is going to start slowly and then expand as time goes on. But, well, the idea is these are cells of 95 tiles. Uh, I think we can fit maybe 6, maybe 7 Gasimus in each cell. And, well, hopefully with a bunch of those, you know, critters, we can produce a huge amount of natural gas. But, well, I never used them before, so I have absolutely no idea. Well, we are going to make a liquid lock over here and extend the pipe all the way to the entrance, because why not? We have the materials, so why not do that? In fact, we can just start the queuing right now. Come on. All the way over there. And we'll also need to vacuum out this place. A not so very pleasant task, but one that needs to be done nonetheless. So let's... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay, maybe. Okay, just a thought. Let's go like this. It's far easier and less prone to do those kinds of things. Come on, game. Thank you. Everything was going so smoothly. And yeah, this is going to be a very long-term well, not very long. It's just dependent on the amount of tasks that our dupes have to do. But still, long-term project, not exactly a super priority, high priority one. And when it's done, it's done. And with that said, I'm pretty sure that we are done over here at Sherato. Yes, we are. We cancel that. We don't care about that. I don't think that the stairs block the solar panels. They don't. So I think it is time for us to send them back home. Well, Otto and Nils, your troubles and your suffering are about to end. It is time to go back. Alright, so these two rockets are ready to go. This chamber has been fixed and we have been constantly shipping the copper that we got from last journey. Now we are going after some more tungsten and wolframite because I heard those things were important. So let's launch this once again into space and absorb a ton of radiation. This septic pool is now over and done. If this thing over here proves to be really nice at absorbing radiation for Radbolt production, I might just copy it into the other side as well to take advantage of that radiation over there. But to be honest, I don't think it's ever going to be necessary. We are producing so much Radbolts that using them for the interplanetary launcher, diamond press over here, we still have more than plenty to refuel the rockets and send them on their way. So, the second Otto and Nils ran out of this place is the second that we start running into trouble. The wire says that the... well, I don't understand. It says they're overloading, and I don't understand why. Conductive wire? Where? There is no conductive wire over there. Just in case that there is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Okay, that fixed it. That was really weird. Do we have a we do. Okay. Just to say that these kinds of things only happen when our dupes are already out of the planet. Okay guys, so I think I found our next pilot, Ellie. She is the very first dupe in a very long time that has an interest in rocketry. The researching interest is like useless now. We have the complete tech tree and the loud sleeper is lousy at best, but she's going to spend most of her time in space anyway, so she's not going to disturb anyone. Besides, we have individual rooms right here. In fact, I'm going to give you the room furthest away from everybody, so they don't have to listen to you while they sleep. So let's just go into duplicate skills, and you know what, Ellie? You are off into space, my friend, because we have rockets that need to go somewhere. So, I know that you are the new guy around here and all, but how about, because I'm a good boss and all, I give you the brand new rocket that we built not long ago. It is a one of the most advanced rockets ever built. It has never been used. Have fun with it and don't scratch the paint. It's coming out of your paycheck. Well guys, today the starport is going to be empty. I'm going to send Abe back to Sherato because, well, there is one small problem that is only manifesting itself. Now, when we have two of these, we can't exactly generate enough power to keep them afloat. If the game, come on, please. If the generator is off, like right now, as you can see, the power is going away really quickly, and therefore we are going to go into a blackout, right? Which means that we are going to lose any red bolts that we generate during the day. That kinda sucks. I need Abe to come over here to press one button, because there is no way I can deconstruct the use the plier mod to take off the power? No, because in order to save materials, I build it like this, and well, it simply can't be done. So yeah, we kinda need someone to flick a switch and repair this tile. So it would appear that finally we have a reason to tap into this chlorine gas vent that spews chlorine at 60 degrees. And the reason is that apparently, according to what the database says, we need to feed liquid chlorine to the gas grass. Yep. As you can see in there, irrigation, chlorine. I wasn't expecting that. I'm going to be quite honest with you. But fine. I think that can be easily achieved. We have the materials for that. And we have the power for it, so okay. Sure. Now the question remains, will they need to eat the plant while it is ready to harvest? You know, like for example the Draco need. Let's go back over here. You know, in the Draco chamber, we have a bunch of millwood planted, and we have the auto harvest disabled, so that the glossy Dracos can come over here and feast on those beautiful plants. But yeah, I don't think that is going to be the case, or at least I don't hope. I hope not, because those plants need light to grow, and I was hoping that I could make a dedicated farm over here with a cooling chamber somewhere close by. So I don't know. I'm going to try the farm first for the gas grass. After all, if you can harvest the gas grass and it serves no other purpose than feeding the grassy moose, I think it's safe to assume that you can feed the grassy moose using the critter feeder, I mean, right? You know, like like this. I hope that it is possible, otherwise I would have to switch the floor with the hydroponic farm tiles and change around a few things, and I don't want to do that. Okay guys, so this is going to be the biggest 180 in the history of 180s, because we are going to deconstruct this entire thing. This is not going to work, and yeah, it's going away. I don't even want to look at it. I feel disgust just looking at this, because, you know, my hopes and dreams have just been destroyed. So I am I'm recording this episode in several parts, as per usual, you know. This game takes a little bit of time to get things done, and yesterday I was feeling curious, and I thought to myself, let me do a little bit of research on these gassy moose characters. Yeah, like according to what I could discover, first, gassy moose, they feed just like Dracos. Where are my Draco farm? Where is it? You know, you need to have a tile with a plant for the gassy moose to eat it. That's not too bad. Each gassy moose takes 2 plants. That is somewhat worse, but okay, it's manageable. The problem, okay, and this is the only thing that completely destroys the viability of this project, is the fact that gassy moose do not spawn eggs. Yep, I didn't know that. If I knew, I wouldn't even go through the effort of building these in the first place. Yep, apparently I didn't know this. Okay, but let's go to the Gaslia planet. Right here, okay. Whenever a Gazimu dies, another one shoots from orbit into the planet. That's how they reproduce. They come from orbit. Yeah, I was I didn't know what to do after that. So yeah, the only way we can actually farm these things, farm like quote unquote, is if we come over here. Now, how the hell did this Gasimu get in here? Right? If they come crashing from the sky like a meteor, I have no idea how the hell this Gasimu got inside of that. Probably the impact was so great he's just got shot inside of that little pocket, but that's okay. And so, what does that mean? That means that if we want to do anything with these beautiful creatures, we have to ranch them in this planet and not in our main base, because just come over here to capture them, to bring them back to our base, to have them die in 75 cycles, that would not be fun. Way too much effort for very little reward. So we are going to cancel that. So guys, with a plan to go to Gaslit to retrieve the Gazimu eggs destroyed, given that there are no eggs, we have a new plan. Stinkani is going to be our next stop. Reason for that is, well, it's a small planet, you know, just like Bliziol or Shirato. Tiny little planet, bunch of ore, gold amalgam, right? And, well, there are volcanoes in here, so we are going to flatten this, create a platform, and a cargo rocket to transport, you know, anything useful that we find in here. So, what do we do when we want to start colonizing a planet? Okay, so we need to build a transport rocket, because we are not going to use the interplanetary shipping. Yep, and no way. I am expecting a large amount of materials to be drawn from that place, so that means petrol engine cargo base. Where are the liquid tanks? Here they are. Large liquid tank. I could extend the oxidizer line, couldn't I? Let me... I mean, why not? Make another liquid oxidizer tank. That would give us more options and a little bit more room. I mean, we have time. It's not like we are needing this rocket right now. So... And I have the disconnect tool. The dupes can build from here. That's just great, actually. Let me see. This is 2 tiles in. So if the ladder is against the rocket, like in this, 1 tile in, 2 tiles. 1 tile in, 2 tiles. Then we go like this, and we go like this, and we wrap around, and that way we can have another petrol engine with liquid oxidizer, because we have a ton of liquid oxidizer, to be honest. It's not even funny. So why not use it while we have it? Okay, so this is the propeller part of the rocket. Right, now we get to build the power part, which is a battery. It's one of these, and one of these. I said one of these. Come on, game. Stop going... Stop doing this, please. Okay. Okay, so now we can build pretty much all the way until this tile. This is more than enough space to put one of these, a large cargo container. Ay, 1,000 steel, that's a lot of our supply. A small liquid cargo tank. Where is the small... I mean, do we want a small liquid cargo tank or a small gas cargo tank? What do we have here? We have natural gas. That's nice. Can bring a little bit of natural gas. That way it would compensate the fact that we will not get the moose farts. I mean, we still can get those, but I want to go to this planet first, because this is a lot of effort. And I am disappointed with my discovery. It's better to discover right now than when I build everything. Okay, so we might want to build a small gas cargo on top of this to bring the natural gas with us. So let's go over here, small gas cargo. There we go, gas cargo. You can build it. We have so many stuff. I'm not going to build it out of depleted uranium, that's for sure. Build it out of copper, because apparently these things never heat up or cooled off. And then we can build... Oh, we have more space, we have one more tile, which means we can go over here into the solar panel and squeeze a second one. And squeeze a second one. And squeeze a second one. Okay. Cockpit, cone, and we are off. And with this... Not wolframite. Copper, please. Thank you. And now the cone. Make also out of copper. You can use the ceramic, because we have a ton of that. And that's it. Our cargo rocket is complete. So we have a liquid cargo rocket and a solid plus gas cargo rocket. Now we can extract materials from all states of matter from, you know, every planet. And yeah, this is quite nice. So I'm going to give my dupes time to build this, because, like I said, long-term project. Oh, here we go. Like I said in the previous scene, what do we do once we start the process of colonizing a planet? Well, we bombard the surface of said planet. Let me see. This one is set up. We bombard the surface of said planet. Oh shit, my bad. With a ton of materials that you know we're going to use. You know, my intention was to make a quick cut from that scene to this one, you know, make it seem like I almost planned things and all, but then my brain starts racing in other directions and I completely forget the things I have said 5 minutes ago. So if I'm sometimes repetitive, it's, you know, just my brain going crazy. Oh well, it would appear that even doing this, the increasing of temperature in here doesn't make a single difference. It's still going to accumulate aluminum, and well, that's going to be an issue. Because right now, the volcano is locked, and we need to once again break into this extremely hot steam chamber and deal with this situation. You know what? I have a ton of aluminum. I don't need it right now. I'm going to send some miners and mechatronics back, and I'm going to build one of these, a robo miner. Pretty sure I can fit it somewhere. See, can fit it over there. Making it out of steel, I already have the materials. All that I have to do is to break into this chamber, which is a little bit painful. My dupes don't like it too much because they get cooked off. But that's their problem. And once we build the robo miner, I'm pretty sure the robo miner can build that. Yes, it can. It's a level 1, so no problem. And we won't have this problem ever again. Okay, now that we need another side project, I'm trying to do a little bit more automation for my storage area. So what I'm going to do is make several conveyor loaders, and these conveyor loaders are going to lead into several parts of our base that need materials. For now I'm going to automate this part. I already have the sand going up. So pretty much one conveyor loader leads to one receptacle. Once this system is full, we don't have a lot of the stuff because this can only handle 100 kilograms and this one 1000, right? So pretty much we are not like making a lot of material unusable, right? Most of the stuff is still in storage. Only a little bit is reserved to be used as you know, materials for construction. And then I'm going to also automate the coal over here, and I would also like to automate the clay to the replace the storage bin with a where is it? One of these, a smart storage bin, right? So if we replace the smart storage bin with a this one with a smart one, we can actually put a signal, an automation signal, to disable the conveyor loader once it gets full, so we don't overuse the materials for making the ceramic. But at the same time, clay is not exactly the most useful of materials, so it's, you know, just the thought that it counts, right? But in any case, I'm going to build a couple extra ones should I need to automate any more deliveries to my base. So the rail system is starting to get a little bit complicated. Let's just say I didn't build this from the start to be precisely what it's about to become, right? I just built the rails as I needed them, and now the spaghetti monster is getting real. But we can always work around it, right? So one of the next things that I'm going to automate is the delivery of the metal ores that we get from space, from our storage, directly into the forge, right? This conveyor over here is going to load all the metal ores, not the refined ones, of course. It's going to send it through here, it's going to filter out iron. The iron is dropped over here, because this is the steel forge over in this place. I wish you could set several filters, because I would filter a little bit of coal as well. Coal, because we need coal to make refined metal, refined carbon, I mean, but that's another thing. And anyway, the iron stops here, the rest continues and gets shoot over to over here, where there is a auto sweeper already ready with a bunch of storage bins to receive those ores, and that way it's far easier for us to move the materials around, and we are saving our dupes a lot of travel time. Alright, so Abe has arrived at Cherato. Where is Abe? Abe, please put your suit on, because we don't want you to pop your eardrums. There is no need for that. Your time in here is just so we can flick a switch, and then you can go back. There we go, Abe. Now we put the cabin to all. Go into the planet, and by the way, let's check it out. Still dormant, but now that Abe is here, maybe, hopefully it doesn't run out of oxygen, what we could do, I think that Abe can build these tiles, right? These tiles are not, like, super important. There we go. Abe, you can build one of these, can't you? Yes, you can. Of course you can. Why wouldn't you? So, let's deconstruct this tile. And this tile. I don't think the water is over here. No. Let's deconstruct that. Otherwise, we might get into trouble. If the water can spill over, we are in a little bit of trouble, but I don't think that's the case. As long as we don't deconstruct this one. And I'm going to have Abe analyze the volcano, because Abe, by the way, is here. Why wouldn't he? Yeah, like, how about you don't? Please? I don't care about that, to be honest. What you doing? Oh, you're repairing, okay. Okay, cool. Now go analyze the volcano before you run out of oxygen in your suit. By the way, how much oxygen does that suit still has? Just in case I screw things up and save the game. Please go over there and analyze that volcano. It's probably gonna take a while, but Abe is an expert scientist, so it should... Fuck, Abe, we have to do this very quickly, okay? I have to micromanage Abe now, unequip his suit. It would be nice to see how much oxygen he still has inside. Hopefully he has enough oxygen to analyze a volcano. But I think I'm going to leave that for tomorrow. It's getting a little bit late for him, so yeah. So maybe I'm running a little bit crazy with the concept, but I'm even starting to look around my colony for things that can be delivered automatically, one of which is the fertilizer room. Why not create an automatic fertilizer room, right? Because the only thing that the dupes come in here to do is to do maintenance if necessary, and pretty much to deliver the phosphorite into the machines. But the auto sweeper can do that, right? So we deliver the phosphorite over here automatically. We already are delivering the polluted water via pipes, right? That's without dupe interaction, and then we can scoop up the fertilizer and send it into the rail, into our storage, once again automatically, which means that the dupes will have pretty much no interaction with the fertilizer making process. The hell is going on in here? What happened in here that please y'all? Something went on, because The tile over here broke by itself. I don't know what happened. Maybe too much weight, but come on. 2 tons of polluted water, that's not that much. Unless the game, like, kind of freaked out or something. I am unsure on what the hell just went on in here. But good news, guys! We have water finally! We can come back in here and start doing a few things with it. Finally, after all of this time, we can finally come back to Blizzard and do something with it. Amazing. This colony has withstood the test of time, and only now, after like 400 cycles left alone, is starting to break down due to lack of maintenance. Fantastic! So, even with the science skill of 28, Abe is taking its sweet time to analyze this volcano. I understand it's the... whatever. It's the most advanced volcano in the game, so it would take its time. It's just that the fact that I can't see how much oxygen it is inside the suit, it's driving me so nervous, you guys have no idea. Because, well, in order to get in here, it's quite a trip from the rocket all the way over here to finish the 2 blocks, right? So if by any chance Abe runs out of oxygen inside of his suit, I am closing this off regardless of how far along in the analysis this is, because I don't want to risk all the effort that we went through just to analyze the volcano. After all, we already have a little bit of niobium, and with a little bit that we have, we will be able to do a bunch of thermium, so there's no need to risk it, right? Okay, for some reason, by switching planets, I was able to access the oxygen bar, and now I am far more at ease with the... whoa, let's not go that fast. With the amount of oxygen that we have. I think this is enough, and I think he is going to be able to finish this during his work cycle. If he can't, I'll just yellow alert this and force him to stay in here and finish the job. Alright, analysis complete. Eruption period, active period requires analysis. Okay, maybe I selected to... Whoa, that is something. Okay, Ape. Okay, first, move to over here. Okay, because I don't trust you not to get yourself stuck inside of the... Yeah, that's right, Ape. Build those tiles. And by the way, just to make sure, because his schedule is about to end, I'm just going to yellow alert this. That way Abe is not going away when his schedule is due to shift, right? And he's going to finish these walls. Regardless, sending Abe was actually a great idea. Now we have all the information that we need for the niobium volcano. And we know that in 2 cycles, this thing is going to pop. So, while we wait for the niobium volcano to go off, let's just take a look at the progress that we've made with the crazy rails. Let me just tell you, rails are a little bit broken. They don't really... Well, like for example, this thing is not outputting into the rail. God knows why. I'm going to build a bridge over here to see if it helps. But, yeah, and yes, there is a rail over there. There is. As you can see over there, there is a conveyor rail made out of wolframite. So, yeah, don't know why it's not outputting, but okay, whatever. I'll see if the bridge will help. And, well, let's just say that now we are a little bit too efficient. Because, well, we are now making refined carbon. I was running out. And I'm producing refined carbon so fast that I am actually clogging up the main line. This is the materials that we are getting from space. Our rockets have just arrived, and we are clogging this up because we are constantly producing more carbon, refined carbon than you know, the line can handle. So what we are going to do in this case, we are going to go over here, place a bridge, and attach this. Please, game, thank you. Detach that, deconstruct that. And so what the bridge will do is it will pretty much mark a priority, right? It will make so that this line, if it is full, nothing will come out of here, because you know, it's refined carbon. It's not the most important thing in the world. And once the line is cleared, the refined carbon can go through and you know, go into storage right here. Another thing that I noticed is that we are running low on clay. Yeah, I didn't know you could run low on that stuff, but apparently you can. Because the clay line, as you can see, it's empty. Because there is none. Well, I am requesting some from Smalera. We have, well, we don't have plenty of clay there, but because we are using the deodorizers, we are producing clay over there. And next on the line we have the automatic delivery of sand to our ranches over here, so that our hatches can be automatically fed without dupe interaction. Once again, it's, you know, great, saving dupe some work. And well, I have the metal ore line that leads over here, but that line kinda clogs up a little bit too easy, because well, we don't have enough storage for all of the stuff, and I'm not going to build one line per material. I'm not going to build one line for gold, copper, and so on and so forth. They can all share the same line. You know, not really a huge issue there. I can always, you know, do a little maintenance manually on the line itself if I need to transport some sort of material over there. And to be honest, I think that's pretty much it. I don't see what other things we could automate with the auto sweepers, really. I mean, I think we could automate the delivery of materials like sulfur to the farm tiles, but that's a different story. And I am finally automating this thing over here. I think it is about time that we send the plastic and the phosphorite. Come on, select the conveyor loader, thank you. In here we want a phosphorite, which I believe is under agriculture, and manufactured material, plastic, fantastic. It has been God knows how many cycles already, but finally, this thing has some automation in it. And great, hopefully, all of these things will have an impact on the commute time for our dupes, because, well, truth be told, we are saving on a lot of tasks that they would have to do otherwise. Okay, guys, so I don't know if this is, you know, working properly or not, because it has been stuck in the next activity for 22 seconds. But in any case, in the description it says that in 5.5 cycles we are going to have an eruption, so I suppose that we'll have to wait just a little bit more. Now the question is Abe able to wait in here for 5 more cycles and go back? I think he is. Let's take a look at the algae. Sounds good. Wrong planet. The water is pretty much full. This rocket is barely ever used. I think we used it once, so yeah, no problem there as well. So yeah, I think Abe is going to stay in here for 5 more cycles. I know it's boring, Abe, but we need someone in here just in case something goes wrong with the volcano. Or, I know this might be a little bit excessive, we call in O.N.Is once again, and we are going to send them back to Sherato so that they are ready to perform maintenance should it be ready. Because truth be told, Abe might be able to do a lot of things, but there is a few things that he can't do related to the mechatronics skills. So I'm calling in our dupes right now. They should arrive any moment, and we are going to go into Sherato, and we are going to ask Abe to leave the planet. Let's just double check. Yep, eruption in 5.3 cycles. That 22-second thingy disappeared, so everything is back in order. I think that we take 4 cycles to get in here, so let's go over here, double check if everything is Ready, both of the guys are over here, auto and nails. We can enable this, by the way. There is a bunch of dirt and a bunch of plastic that I was already requesting the materials for us to take into the next planet, but those can stay in there, it doesn't hurt anyone. Let's set this off. Destination set. Limited oxidizer. Oh, I forgot. Guys, just give me a moment, because I forgot to refuel the oxidizer, because I was waiting on the other rocket to arrive before I performed that task. But I feel like the other rocket is too far away, so we are not going to wait. Alright guys, so it would appear that our dupes arrived just in time. The volcano is about to erupt, guys. But I think we already have enough to send another red bolt. No, not yet. How unfortunate. But soon we'll be producing enough power, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how powerful the niobium volcano is, but it spews quite a lot of material over a short period of time. That material is quite hot, so I'm thinking that this is quite potent when it comes to the amount of heat that produces. Luckily, it takes a long time for it to erupt again, so I am thinking that maybe, even though it can get a little bit toasty, the system will be able to handle it. But we are 20 seconds away from finding out. Here we go. Holy Jesus Christ! It solidifies immediately. Thank God for the Robo Miner. Holy but Jesus! And look at that! The steam turbines are going full throttle already. Wow, okay. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting this. But yeah, it makes sense because it's... Whoa! Like how much now? Oh, but it's only like 50 kilos per tile. Okay. And something is overheating already. Fantastic. It's always nice to know that that's a possibility. Okay, so we survived the first eruption. The steam turbines went a little bit crazy right off the start, but they stabilized soon enough, so now I think that everything will be fine, at least until the next eruption. I hope that the conveyor loader, that this is the only damage that this is going to take. Otherwise, things might get complicated. I might need to create a liquid lock to access the chamber, which would be something that I would like to avoid. But in any case, we have some supercoolant laying around. I'm pretty sure the supercoolant would be able to withstand the temperature. Yeah, 400 degrees, more than enough. The steam in here is never going to reach that temperature, and hey, if this thing keeps overheating, we can always replace it by Jesus, with a conveyor loader made out of niobium. So there's that, and I screwed up at my railing because of course I did. Why is this clogging up? Because this is going back and forward. Why are you going back and forward? It's not that complicated, my friend. Okay. That's a thing. Like I said, the rails, they don't work properly most of the time. So that's fine. Okay, we are still shipping some niobium, so whatever. Right? Who cares? It's working somehow. And well, I am feeling confident. In any case, given that our dupes are here, right, it's not like they are going to have too much to do, so I'm going to enable these buildings so that they start unpacking these things, and I'm going to start building the liquid lock, simply because I think we are going to need it. Alright guys, so I think this is all the time that we have for today. I'll be working on that liquid lock that we spoke about, just so that we can perform some maintenance. I shouldn't have built it in the first place, but I was expecting this to be much more tame. Apparently I was wrong. But in any case, it's working, the system is not overloaded, everything seems to be in working order. Great, fantastic. Next eruption is we in 16 cycles, really? Oh wow, that's quite a lot, but okay. And sure, whatever. Oh, what is this? Just I was about to finish the episode, but apparently something else came up. Who is this one? Exploration Celine. Oh, it's Otto. Otto is back. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go back here. Let's land this rocket right here. The Atheos. Abe is already landing right here. But I can care about this next episode. Like I said, this is now working. We can ship out all of the niobium before the next eruption, meaning that shouldn't be any accumulation on material. Fantastic. And on Equason, the automatic delivery system is, well, it's quite crazy. I don't know how many things I was able to fit in here, but it is as compact as you can make it, and the spaghetti monster is as extraordinary as you would imagine. But truth be told, we have 2 lines inbound of materials from off-world, and plus the deliveries from the, you know, outputs from our industrial area and around it. So our dupes no longer need to walk as much. I still have the long commute thingy, but at least we are saving a lot of trouble to our dupes, and that's all that I care about. So, like I said, this is all the time that I have for today's episode. We fixed up everything that needed to be fixed up, and we are making a bunch of upgrades to our base. If you have any idea on how should we use the thermium, I'll be happy to hear it. But with all of that said, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye!